Rorrison.
My name is Alan Rorrison. I am a close-up magician from a little town in Scotland called Port Glasgow. The town can be a little bit rough. If you mess up, someone will happily call you mid-routine just to think they've got one over on you, so you've got to get your chops up quick. I've always had a sort of little cheeky, cocky thing going on. It's just part of the character and kind of the way this town shaped me and the way you need to be to get by. I prefer to find myself as like a sort of maybe underground-esque kind of guy. I don't go to all the magic clubs and stuff like that. I prefer just to hit a bar if I want to try out a new idea and just actually try it on people. If you're going to do magic, you should be able just to do it with anything. Whatever's lying about, you shouldn't need a special sort of circumstance. I'm looking forward to performing for Penn and Teller. It's two magicians I've grew up watching, so it'll be a nice experience actually performing for someone I've looked up to. I mean, basically, all my sort of magic career or life.
He's a great magician, but part of me thinks he also got booked just so I had to try and say his name. So here we are, please welcome Mr. Alan Rorrison.
I'd like to invite Mr. Jonathan Ross back on stage.
Thank you. Hello, Alan.
Thank you, Taylor.
This side.
You can stand there just now, that'd be perfect. And it's my first time on here, buds.
Do you want me to... OK. You know what, people are watching, they're going to think it's Ant and Dec, aren't they?
Trying to say I've got a big forehead.
No.
Sorry, I'll let you off. Right, what I need you to do is if you could be so gentle as to just dig in, give them a little mix, and I need you to select out any four you would like.
OK.
Take your time, I've got all day.
I'm not a proper shuffling person. So any four from here?
Any four, yes. The face size don't matter, and they're basically just a cover.
Two, three, and four. Okay,
No, that's perfect, thank you. You've done your alright stand this time. On you come, son. There you go. Right, for the next part... I really should pick in the big guys, should I? For the next part, we are going to need to make a table.
Okay.
Like a human table. So I will be using you for part of this, and we need one other person. So...
From that side you'd like?
From any side you like. If you could grab them, I'll explain what's going to happen.
Who would like to do it? Which of the ladies here would like to do it? The lady there. What's your name?
Rima.
Rima, ladies and gentlemen.
What's your name again? Right, now for this, I may as well explain the sort of genesis of this for me. Now, most magicians will practice either with cards or coins. I like to practice with both, so it is something I carry around a lot. For this, we also need a nice, big, fluffy mat and a nice, big, hard table. And the reason being is we will place the coins out into a nice little sort of square, and you cover each one of these up, OK? Now, what's going to happen is you start to cover all of these up, you're going to jump everything about, and it works in a very simple manner just like this. If you tap, that will jump. Should be a round of applause, but let's go. It's very dull, very boring. Now again, all the magician would do is he would do this with all four of these, and he would clink, and everything would jump out the way. But no. Don't applaud that, because in this one, you need the cards, you need the coins, you need the big fluffy mat. In fact, the mat's the most important thing. What that lets you do is sneakily put your thumb on things and pick it up as you're picking up with the cards and things like that. You can also slide stuff along. So I've decided to try and figure out a way that would get rid of the big fluffy mat, the table, and basically everything that we don't need. So what I've decided to do is take the mat and get rid of it. So I was aiming for your head there, did I miss it? Sorry.
It's too high for you, isn't it?
So... So to do this, if you can have a wee seat over here, if you can follow me, my dear, thank you. Just have a little seat there.
Yeah, Rima.
You sit down first, big boy. There you go. And what I need you to do is make a human table. Are you aware to how to do this?
No, but I'm game.
Right.
Shall I?
Go for it. What end am I going at? Hey, sit down, you. Right. If you could be so kind as to put your hands out just like that for me. And I'm going to chuck the label of your tie in.
Thank you.
That way you won't know it's from Primark, if you could do the same. Thank you. And now what we need to do is just place a coin on each. Now, I need to make sure it's tail side up or my OCD will go mental. And we also need the cover.
Yes.
So the cover, again, would be our little cards. Now, again, it's going to work the exact same way, but if I try and slide this now, it will obviously fall and hit the floor. In fact, can you put your hand down a bit? I told you I'm not that tall. Perfect. That one there. There we are. And again, if I try and do it now, this means if I tap this one with that card and that one with that card, you should both be able to feel everything happen.
Wow.
Right, I'll let you feel both. Because your hand is the receiving and the only one here, we'll try and let you feel both of these. So if you just click, you should be able to feel both as it jumps. Now leaving 3 over here. And for the very last one, let me just try and see if I can do this. You can pop it and it will jump all the way over.
Thank you, Rima, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was incredible. While we got the chairs, why don't we can still use the chairs. We'll let Penn and Teller confer there for a bit. Now, I've known Penn and Teller on and off for about 20 years, and it's only in the last 6 months or so that Penn has started understanding me most of the time.
Yeah.
As you say, for him, when we're speaking now, for him, what he hears is...
Yeah.
That's what he's
Completely
actually...
different language.
It's like 2 ducks sitting out there in front of him, as far as he's concerned. I think you're in with a pretty good chance. I'm going to jump in now, I think.
We just have to ask you one question. And if we're wrong about this, you have fooled us. We're not going to try to sneak in a second guess because we don't have a second guess. If we don't know this, you fooled us. Would you just hold your hands up like this and just tell us, just honestly, I guess, could you do that routine exactly the same if you took off all your jewelry?
What jewelry are you pertaining
Rings.
to? Bang on, bud.
Okay. And I also have to add, he also fooled me.
He fooled you?
It was another Teller one.
Wow.
Thank you.
He's too smart. Rorrison, ladies and gentlemen, great performance.